Everybody back in the building was good. We got the homie Hastyle Rhymes back on the show, you know what I'm saying? With special guest DJ Kingsize The Vet, the homies, you know what I'm saying? Hope everybody having a good weekend, you know what I'm saying? So far, good week, whatever. Yo, shout out to the sponsors, you know what I mean? Snow Goons, of course, Creative Uses Music, Elite Sound International, Blaze 'em Up Radio, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a dope show, as always. The homies up in here real quick. Yo, yo.
What's going on?
What's good? What's good?
Trying to get focus.
No doubt, no doubt. You
We here.
in the building. What's good? What's good? Yeah, so yo, it's go time, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing a little back of the scene shit a little bit ago. You know what I mean? Trying to get everything going and shit. We trying to figure this whole IG shit out. You know what I mean? Cause they be weird with the copyrights and the sounds and all that shit. But that's the other reason why we have to play your songs only, because I don't want Instagram coming up in my shit like, oh well, you playing somebody else's shit.
Yeah, because they did that before, I think.
They stay doing that shit, yo. They be straight fucking hijacking niggas' work and shit. They don't give a fuck. That shit's wild. Anyways, yo, Hostile Rhymes, man, back on the set, man. We had you on the show a while back, maybe a couple months or so. You know what I'm saying? Peace to everybody that be tuned in and shit. You know what I mean? Once again, yo, this album, man, I had to refrain myself from talking about it earlier. Yo, this shit is dope. You know what I'm saying?
Good looks.
Word, shit's definitely dope.
I had a friend of mine say that this is one of the more heavier projects I've released since the last album. So, it's just gets bigger and better, you know what I'm saying? It's like the more you go through stuff, the more you have something to talk about, you know what I'm saying? And I just try to keep the subject matter a certain way as far as the continuity and the just storytelling, man. I'm a fan of storytelling, you know what I'm saying? So not to cut you off, because I like to know your opinion, but at the same time, that's just coming from my angle, you know?
Yeah, nah, of course. I mean, we gonna get everybody's feedback on it, you know what I mean? Maybe get some questions for those that want to ask some questions and shit. But definitely had to say that because I was refraining myself, like I said before, because we talking about it. I didn't want to say too much, you know what I'm saying? Because I like to keep my energy for the show for the most part, especially because I work all day. I'm pretty sure we all work, and you know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep whatever's left in the tank and shit.
It's all
But
good.
but yeah, shout out to the homie, of course, Kingsize The Vet, you know what I'm saying? Like, dope ass DJ, dope ass artist too. You know what I mean? Definitely gotta shout that out. He gonna be spinning some records. We're trying to figure this whole thing out and shit. We're gonna show some of the music later on and shit. But meanwhile, yeah, so let's get into the album, man. So so me and you discussed this a while back and shit, you know what I'm saying? But for those that may not know, that listen to this later on, what made you want to call it Return to Earth?
Because it's a continuation from the last album, which is also Return to Earth. The last album was Knowledge Born. That was basically taking us into the world of Hastyle, what I go through in New York City, the ups and downs, people owing me money. Me talk. I set the album off with the realness because, big shout to rest in peace, Surprise You passed away. Mobb Deep is one of my favorite groups, so if you notice in my songs or in my albums, I kind of give a lot of shout outs to the people I like, and I kind of, some of them maybe do redo their songs, just to give my take on it. So the last album was just like, basic, a week in the life of Hastyle until I get hired by the U.S. Space Force, because I'm on some scientific shit when I rhyme.
Man,
They wanna,
that
what
video
happened?
was crazy. The astronaut, that video was crazy, man. Man.
Yeah, that brings that. Okay, we're gonna get to the video. Okay,
go ahead.
so
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm too excited, man. Go ahead.
okay, the end of okay, I'm glad he said that, because towards the end of the last album, I go on the side of the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? So it's explained in the album. Whoever's listening or watching this by the album, you'll find out. the start of this album, it starts where we left off. So I'm lost in space, and I got to make myself back. I got to bring myself back to Earth. So that's why it's called Return to Earth, because it's not. It's more so a challenge to get back to Earth than to get beamed on the other side. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. And for me to, I'm a fan of, like, you know, Star Wars. I'm a fan of Battlestar Galactica and you know, the Black Hole movie, you know what I'm saying, like the old school stuff. So, you know, me coming up, I was always really on some scientific type of shit. So in my songs, you know, not that I ever been in a spaceship or whatever, but I could tell a story in that aspect because of me watching these movies and being so interested. And, like, you know, even Star Trek, I'm a fan of Star Trek. So even when this album starts, he's talking about, like, space, the final frontier, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my lane. Plus, like, big shout out to, what's her name that passed away, Nichelle Nichols or something like that. You know, she played Uhura in Star Trek. She just passed away. So even me, like, you know, mentioning Star Trek in my album and stuff like that, it's paying homage. Star Wars, you know, so on and so forth. So that's why I call it Return to Earth, and I have like a twist on even how I spell it, because you know, when you web search these things, I want it to be like the first person to stand out for spelling Earth the way I do. So it's like E4, you know, R7H. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, it's not even just Earth, it's a code. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to those that don't know, I have a website. So if you want to look up, you know, anything that's dealing with Return to Earth and all that, breaking the code or whatever, in the video that he's talking about, which is Scenario, it's on that website. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Terra, peace.
As the technique spins, the wax is on the belt, like beam myself down to introduce myself. I'm the capital H, like my spaceship design, hostile rhymes traveling through space and time. Dude, I'm flipping it this time.
Yeah, yo.
Motivated clockwise, the more I realize my people will colonize. I'm mad I left them behind. You know where I got them lines from, right? That's rap trivia right there. Where did I get those rhymes from? Because if you hear the beat, and you know the throwback drum beat on there, you know where I'm going. Aside from Scenario.
Bro, my brain is fried, but I know you got some deep shit for everything, so let me...
Ultramatic MCs.
Okay,
remember MC Ultra?
Yeah.
So I big shout out to Cool Keith, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a ride. It's definitely a ride. And them beats that you hooked up is crazy too, yo. From start to finish. You start the album and actually you end the album too.
Yo, I'm saying that shit is crazy. Yo, Kingsize, what you got back there? Let's hear something real quick. What's that?
What beat? Rappers never gave me nothing but the cold shoulder. From the borough of Queens, my queens is from the street of Colden. She be holding me down like a shogun. I avoided the beat, but in my lifetime, in between the lines of the loose leaf.
Bigger.
Yup, that's no regrets off the album. That Noriega remake though, bro. I was like, CNN that throwback. Yeah, buddy, right? That shit was ill.
You know who did the beat,
that shit was ill. Who did the beat for that shit?
I did.
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
I did one
beat. Yo, that shit's ill.
Cause I'm from Queens, yo. That's Left Rack. That's CNN. That's, you know, Capone Noriega. So that's like me give him a little shout out right there.
Yo, that shit is crazy. That shit was ill. Yeah, because I seen some of the production or credits and shit. And I was like, some of the names I didn't recognize. Some, obviously, I like ID. You know what I'm saying? I knew who ID was straight out.
Beat Miners, you know what I'm saying? Evil D, Mr. Walt. You know, he did a beat on there. Evil D actually did the song of Landings. That's only one verse. But that's explaining what happened once I get back to Earth and, you know, them taking my spaceship away and analyzing it. And they're lying about the whole situation on, you know, the television. And that's like right before the gospel song. So, yeah, it's a ride, yo. Every song builds up to the next chapter of me settling in. It's like, if you ever seen the Book of Eli, you know, with Denzel Washington, it's like picture like that. Like, you know, Denzel getting to the spot. He got to fill himself out. He messed around. He's writing his own, like, you know, his own Bible over. So that's his gospel. So that's my gospel when I get back. These are the experiences of a rapper being of my caliber. You know what I'm saying? Coming back to a world that's like mad different. And, you know, especially after COVID, it's like, you know, it's all that is mixed up in that pot right there.
Let me ask you this question. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, so check this out.
Yeah.
The dopest thing is, it's like 3 different stories going on. So it's like the space story, it's like the regular MC just listening to it, and then it's the street story, and it's all blended together. So if 3 different people listen to it, they gonna hear 3 different things, and they gonna appreciate it.
Exactly.
Man, tell you, it's like a comic book, man.
Dude, it's funny you say that because I drew comics.
Yo, I was thinking you should put a comic to this shit, bro. This shit is lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, don't. It's funny you say that. Okay, next year I'm gonna try to come out with. It's gonna take some money, but these are my 2 goals for these 2 albums I just came out with, and these are two of my first independent albums too. So I want to do a comic book for both of them. You know, like a series, and I want to put it on vinyl. You know what I'm saying? So remember De La Soul's first album, they came out with, you know, the fold out and the whole comic, whatever. That's what I want to do for the album. That's on vinyl. So I got to save up.
Let me know. I cop that shit real sick, real quick, bro.
You know
Trust. You know what I'm saying? Word. Now
So
let me ask you this question.
That's a good idea, yo.
It is because, yo, for those that don't know, man, your artwork is fucking crazy, bro. Like, you graffiti and all your shit, like your shit ill. So I can imagine you putting together like a comic book and shit. Like that shit would be ill and shit.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this question, dog. You got any favorite tracks off of there that kind of stick out to you and shit?
Okay, so there's about 13 tracks on there, and you know, my music is like they my babies, so it's hard to like pick like the best ones, you know what I'm saying? But you know, to be honest with you, the ones I would strictly perform would be like, okay, like my top 3, I guess. So that would be, I would say, the gospel. That would definitely be one song. Duck Season, because that's me as a gun. Like that's straight storytelling right there. And the beat is crazy.
Like Nas, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, word.
Season, yeah. That's what did Nas do when he was a gun? I gave you power.
Yeah, I gave you power. Yeah.
So yeah, that's to do it. And my parents are from Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from Flushing, so you know that's me giving Nas a shout out, but without saying Nas. But you got to listen to the album to really get that. So the DJs will know. The DJs will know.
Word.
So,
that shit was ill, bro.
And a song after that would be damn, there's so many. Yeah, that's that gospel right there. That's
the RZA quote.
I will perform.
The RZA quote. Real quick.
Let that play.
That's it.
Yeah, that joint was fucking crazy, man. Like I love how you did the RZA quote. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Feeling mad hostile, flowing like Christ when I speaks the gospel. It's just fit.
Yeah,
you know,
that shit was
it's strictly, this album is so hip hop. It's like I tell, look, every song has a shout out to one MC that I admire. Like, okay, for example, Diagnosis, right? Diagnosis has the off we go down the rabbit hole and hold on, it's gonna look like the Twilight Zone. Hastyle is back. That's from Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got a twist to it. You know, like Scenario. Scenario, that's a shout to leaders of the new school. You know what I'm saying? Busta Rhymes, Dinko D, you know, Charlie Brown. But I got my own twist to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to bring people into now because, you know, these kids might not even know these rappers, these songs or whatever. And if you don't keep reminding them through songs, then shit's gonna just disappear. So, you know, out of the new music I make, I pay homage to people that, you know, the forefounders of this, you know what I'm saying? The ones that helped pioneer this, like, you know, MC Shan and shit like that.
That's some real shit though. You know what I mean? Because not too many people really want to do that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they really want to throw it back and pay homage, and you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
like that. But the fact that you like it's a lot of storytelling though, man. Like that shit is ill. Like the fact you probably one of the only like MCs I can like pinpoint when it comes to like the conceptual art, because you're so
Right.
in depth with it. It's like it's hard for a lot of artists to really stay in that train of character. You know what I'm saying? That train of thought. So it's like I appreciate that shit. Like I said, we need more of that. We need that storytelling shit. You on
Yeah.
that? If I had to compare you to someone, it would definitely that's because I don't like to compare artists. But if I had to, you kind of remind me of like a Last Emperor. You know what I'm saying? Like with the
Yeah,
fucking
somebody
Secret
told me that.
Wars.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm
And
saying? Like definitely you have that same flavor, and it's like you're always on point with the shit too. Now, if I had to pick my favorite, we gonna hear from King Size next, but we gonna hear some of my motherfucking favorite joints. But I'll tell you
what are
right
your
now, yo,
favorite joints? What are your favorite joints?
it might sound kind of what you want to call it, cliche, ironic, whatever. Like, but yo, Return to Earth, I've always
What did you
favorited
like?
that
What
joint.
did you always like about that joint?
It's just
Because it
well,
was
first
fast
off,
paced. It was
to just to give a backstory for those that
backstory.
don't know.
Give me a backstory.
Last time, me and you would talk about this when we were doing the original project, and that was my favorite beat. And I remember I did tell you that it was like my all-time favorite beat because it's just the vocal, the singing in it. It was very spacey. It was very,
Yeah, the
you know what I
harmonize.
mean? And I love that type of anime shit, that kind of flavor. That's
Yeah, you
where it
talk
came
about the
from. It's an
Fist of the North
anime.
Star and all that. Yeah,
So, you know what I mean? So that right away is my favorite joint. And the fact that what you rapped on it, the way you rapped on it, everything, the beat complemented your style complemented the beat. And
yeah,
for some reason, the fact that, yeah, you had an intro, but the way you started it with that track was the perfect fucking like segue to the
exactly.
entire chapter. So I had this straight, man, I don't want nobody thinking some funny shit like, oh, well, he made the beat, so that's why. Nah, that ain't the fucking reason, because it's just in general,
The
the
vibe.
placement, on the album,
Yeah,
the overall track. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
when I think of perfect albums and I think of good albums, they have to have good placement. If you just throw
yeah,
random ass tracks together, you fuck up my flow too, because I can't listen back to back. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So that was a good placement of that. I was expecting it to be towards the middle or maybe even the end, because it was more of an I want to say older track,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
but the placement was perfect and it was still one of my favorites. But I also gotta say the stupid
Oh,
with the
you like
homie
that joint?
ID. The stupid with ID. Yo, shout ID, Crib
ID,
Juices, my
ID killed
brothers.
that, right? ID killed.
Woof,
You
woof,
must be
that
stupid. And you know
that
what I sample,
choir
right?
beat,
You know what I
bro.
sample, right? That was Milty and Giz. I really don't care what you think or say. I don't care about your mission. I don't care about your wisdom. I don't care about your knowledge. I don't care
Yo,
if you was in
bro,
the prisons. I killed that shit. But see,
that
the thing
shit
is,
was ill.
Hey,
I picked certain beats. What you said in the back?
hey, I said that you gotta use that at work, man, when they rolling up on you, man. Like, I'm on break, bro. Leave me alone.
You must be stupid. I really don't care what you think or say.
Yeah, yo, that shit really. I like the point to
And
it, because
and
at the end of the day, be yourself. Do what the
right,
fuck you
right. The
want to do.
thing is, and it's just like you said, it's a story to it. It's a story. So even with that, it's like I'm just saying, it's like, yo, I don't care about everything else around me. I don't care about cryptocurrency. I don't care about the money you made back in the days. To me, you're just a mad rapper from the Stone Age. Like I
Word.
put all my personality in there. But the thing is, it takes the right beat. Like if you listen to any of my albums, and I got like 5 albums now, 4 or 5. I pick certain beats to rhyme on, and then when I'm rhyming on them, it sounds like it was made for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so even with ID, I heard that beat, and ID did 2 beats on my last album. So, I was like, yo, I want you involved in this one too. So shout out to, ID, man, he killed it, and I had to bless that beat, because, and plus, I mean, these beats ain't free. So if I'm a cop a beat, you know, I'm gonna kill that shit. So you know,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
and so
definitely shout out to
and,
the
you
brother
know,
I beat.
and it's a perfect fit with your tracks, like with Beat Miners, like I said, and who else? My man Pizzazz was on there. He actually did the beat to Scenario. My man James Data, he did the beat for one's for the slums, two's for the daughters in the sons, shot by a bullet from a gun. And a couple of other beat Omar's. Okay, Omar's did Diagnosis, and he did the beat to Gospel. Omar's is a beat producer. His full name is Own Master. He's from Paris. You know what I'm saying? I met him in 2010 when I traveled over there to open up for J. Rue the Damager, right? And I bumped into him. He had his beat tape on, or he had a CD actually, 32 beats, 32. And he was like, "Yo, you from New York? Yo, hit me up." You know what I'm saying? Listen to the beats. And he was actually he drove us to the venue we needed to go to in Belgium. So I'm listening to the beats like, yo, these beats sound like some Premier shit. So some of them beats was on that shit from way back. That's on the low. So I'm finally getting to use these beats because, you know, before COVID, all of that stuff would have been released already. But COVID slowed things down. So now, I mean, yo, I got the full clip now, yo. You know what I'm saying? You on board, DJ's in the back, yo. You know, this is a dope cipher now. I can't wait to perform though, because that's the thing that we haven't done yet. You know, we did tracks or whatever, but we haven't performed yet. Our performance level is gonna be on fleek right now. You already know. If we did a show together, it would be crazy. It
You
would be
already
crazy.
know, man. That shit, it's gonna be motherfucking lit. But yo, yeah, shout out to Kingsize once again, man. Because like I said, man, when I see like that's the one thing about this show, just for everybody, just to clarify for everybody, like when I see talent, I
Yeah.
want to make sure they get the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna sit here and fake the funk and you know what I mean. I talk to everybody outside the camera. This and that. This ain't that bullshit where we just bring people on and then we don't. You know what I'm saying? We all fam. I bring fam on the show and he a dope DJ. He a dope artist too. I would love to hear y'all collab. I'm just putting that out there.
Where's he from? Where you live at? King Size? He coming from around the table.
Yep.
He like,
Hey, what up?
yo, so King Size, yo, where you from?
Man, I'm from Waukegan, Illinois, and
Oh, that's what's
Kenosha,
up.
Wisconsin. You know where
So
that cat got popped, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that dude got popped 6 times, and then
Wow.
the other dude got killed. So
Mm,
all that rioting, yeah, man, my whole family been going through that. So we've been
mm.
going through that, but we good now. But yeah,
Peace.
so I'm in
Oh,
the
peace.
middle. So I grew up in Waukegan, which is more Chicago area.
Yeah.
Then I got older. I moved to Kenosha, which is more Milwaukee. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the middle of both places. So yeah. So he's
Wow.
like inner city gangbangers with guns, and then the other side
Mm,
is suburban like country dudes with shotguns and killing.
wow, yo.
You
See,
know,
we all
yeah,
got stories.
yeah. But it's crazy because I never been in New York ever. But my pops was a DJ, so
Oh, dope.
yeah, the first record he got hip hop wise was Sugar Hill, and he got man, what was the other one? It was a Fat Boys. We had all that. We had Jam
Bad
on,
boys.
dude. We had Jam on it. We had Planet Rock, Tutti France, all that, and
Wow.
cardboard. My pop's a DJ. Get the cardboard. Had everybody on the block just
Wow.
in. So I've been doing this for a minute. Like literally, I was born a month when all that writing was going on in '77, dude. Like I was born July
Mm.
15th. So that same week is when Son of Sam and all that writing was going on in that same area when when
Yeah, that's the throwback right there. Yeah, I remember that.
Crush
Because
was
we kind of around the same age.
okay, yeah. Grandmaster Cass was still in I mean, he was taking items out of, the store to get
Yeah.
his DJ equipment. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was born little week of that blackout. I was born that week, man. So it's
Mm.
yeah.
You know,
But
it's
man,
funny. It's funny you mention that because, like, yo, fun fact, I'm the same age as hip hop.
that's crazy.
So if you do your math, hip hop turned 49 this year. I'll be 49 years old. You know what I'm saying? Next year I'll be 50. So that's why I'm trying to get this music up to show people, yo, there's no age limit when it comes to this, yo. People still be like, yo, you still do music? Because I've been doing music since I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? My first experience of being in the studio was I was 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? So it's like fast forward to now, it's like I could do it like the back of my hand type shit. And you know, some people be like, huh?
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No,
nah,
I was. Oh, my bad. I
oh,
was saying like that's what people don't understand.
you
I try to
playing the
tell everybody.
beats.
I was trying to tell everybody. I'm like, it's a difference between a rapper, an MC, and a lyricist.
There's a big difference.
A rapper is just gonna. And I'm not disrespecting them at all, because I mean, an MC. I'm not gonna disrespect MCs, but I have to tell everybody so they'll understand. An MC is a person. His main goal is to embody and embrace hip hop to the fullest of culture. So he
Right.
stay in that lane. But a lyricist, which is like you are an MC, but you're also a lyricist. A lyricist is like the in the Kung Fu movie where he's in the cave chilling. He ain't trying to get no money or fame. He ain't trying to fight nobody. He chills in the cave, and then these youngins got to come out, and he half drunk or whatever, and they think
Oh, that's a good description right there.
and they think he can't box him. That's how I am, dude. I'm quiet. I mind my business, but when the youngins come out, it's like you get that old the OG with the gray hairs. He drunken monk. And
The drunken monkey.
Yeah, man. It's like it's like Yoda. Remember, was it Clone Wars when Yoda had the little cane? And dude started going off.
He was kicking his ass.
Dizzy, dog. That's
Yo, he dropping it. No, those are jewels right there.
for real. But they don't know about us. Like, we not. And I can't explain it, but it's like
no. You're explaining it perfectly, because the thing is, I could see. I usually explain it the same way. I explain it like you, but I go straight to the martial arts. I usually say like MCing is like martial arts, and there's 5 deadly venoms to this martial arts when it comes to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? There's breakdancing, there's DJing, you know what I'm saying? There's MCing, there's the graphic, aspect of it. It's different styles, but, for you to engage in this hip hop thing, you got to tap into all those styles. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, I keep the name Hastyle, because, I embody my own style, but I'm able to, do graffiti. I'm able to rhyme. I'm able to, I can't DJ. I can't really cut, but I mean, I know sound. I make beats here and there. Like I stay connected to it, and it's a culture. It's a religion. You know what I'm saying? So for the youngins, it's like, yo, we're responsible for letting them know where this came from and where it should be going. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, we got certain type of songs like that. You got trap, and trap went into different other type of aspects of hip hop, but you still have the original form of it. And, you gotta go back to your Grandmaster Flashes and your Melly Mel's and your LL Cool J's and your Cool G Raps and your EPMDs and your Rakims and all that stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I come from. So, and that's where we all come from. So for us to have this type of cipher, everybody understands their responsibility to this, and I gotta hold you accountable. Are you doing what you need to do as far as a DJ? Are you doing what you need to do as a beat maker? Are you tapping into the right MCs, or are they just saying bullshit over your tracks? Like, you know what I'm saying? We have to hold each other accountable, because if I'm still practicing it and we could all help each other out, who knows how far we could go. You know what I'm saying? And like you said before, like, it's not really about the money. It's about the practice of this martial arts, But
you know what though? I want to say something. Check this out, because it's not about the money, and a lot of people don't want to bring this up because it's what do you say? It's real. It'll break their heart if they knew the truth about how hip hop infiltrated, man. I was telling him, I was like, they always joke about the hip hop cops, but there really are people that are, and I know it's like Hydra. It's like a movie, and they don't believe people that are born and raised to be. They're called thespians. They're born to learn what we do, or how we live, how we rap, and get in the game and stuff. And they're
infiltrated from the inside, like Hydra.
Yeah, and not only just to learn what we do. It's like an MK Ultra thing to them, dude. They can take what we do flip it and clone it, and then make Johnny be good over here 1,000. He's doing because he got all the money. All that stuff.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
and the kids looking at that, they not appreciating the art no more.
That's what they did. That's what they did with these niggas 6ix9ine and all these clowns that you be seeing. That's not hip hop. They claim it to be hip hop, but they capitalizing off of what we built so they can use it against us. Like that's like Cannabis said it way back. You know what I mean? Cannabis said it way back off his album. You know what I'm saying? That eventually they're gonna use hip hop against us and etc. And they're gonna just take music away from us as an alter.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Ending and shit, and that's how it's supposed to be. But see, that's why, like, with the producer, I felt like, yeah, I mean, I love doing it, but I'm not gonna reach the masses. Let's keep. I'm being real. You know what I'm saying? Even as an MC, I keep it real. Like I freestyle on the street. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this shit for money. But that's not gonna.
It ain't meant for the
That's not really gonna move it. It's not gonna move for me personally. I mean, cause like Hastyle, like the way he rhymes and the way he utilizes it in the neighborhoods, it does what he has to do. He's bound to reach those people. People like me, I can spit bars. I got the battle shit all day, the beats, but this is what I do right here with this show. This is how I fight the machine because I'm not like these other cats. I'm giving real hip hop a chance. I see a lot of people like I'm not, you know what I mean? I ain't start problems, but I see a lot of motherfuckers be like, yeah, hop on this hip hop show. It ain't fucking hip hop though. They got trap niggas. They got this and that. It's like, bro, this is an authentic hip hop show. I would not. It don't matter what it is. They got trapped. They call my inbox. I'm not playing their shit. It ain't disrespectful. I won't be like fuck your shit is trash. It's more like, dude, this is that. I will title it boom bap, hip hop, golden era, whatever the fuck people want to call it, old head music, whatever the fuck niggas want to call it nowadays. That's what we doing. I'm giving y'all a chance to talk about stuff outside your music. That's the other problem. I feel like a lot of these interviewers and people are not doing. Everyone's straight to the point. Album this, album that. It's like, yo, there's so many stories behind the scenes. There's so many things that made hip hop classic, and you know we're missing a lot of that shit. Hip hop was.
We used to have the source. We used to have these magazines that explain, you know, the steps on how albums would, you know, even the hype of an album coming out is totally different nowadays. It's like all of a sudden an album coming out, like, okay, I didn't know an hour ago that was coming out. Now it's out. There's no backstory. There's no anticipation. You know what I'm saying? And we're missing that. So these type of venues and these type of interviews, this gives the album a boost because it's a piece of art. You know what I'm saying? And you want it to be presented a certain way.
Well, I mean, because you also want to be represented a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Because if people only know you for the music, they're gonna only highlight you in that mind frame. You know what I'm saying? But if they know you like anime, we like anime. You know what I'm saying? It gives them not only are you opening up a whole nother gate to a whole nother fan base, but it's bringing more people to you that you never would have expected. If we just sat here and talk hip hop all motherfucking day, you're only gonna have hip hop fans. If we talking about your favorite movie, those that like that same movie, yo, we coming to you. See, that's what this is about. This is my platform. I'm not gonna say. I mean, you like we were talking before about the whole 3-hour conversations on this shit. Yeah, it is kind of long, but if you think about it, a lot of people are going to y'all. A lot of people are going to y'all because of that.
You know.
Yeah, hey, but you know what though? Remember I told you they shut down all my kung fu and all my anime videos on my page. But
really?
My whole point I was trying to do when I made those is because I was like, I'm not anybody can rap into talk about themselves and I'm this and that. But when you get the feeling of I'm showing how hip hop, the music itself, how it freaking connects with everybody. Like when I was a kid, I was like, dude, man, like these dudes is fighting, but it looked like they breaking. It looked like they
yeah.
I was like, man, if I could just, that's why I make all my songs the way they are. I'm like, not necessarily like violent, like killing people for real, but if you could write like if you could write the soundtrack to this stuff that's going on, this like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When little kids like Power Rangers, man, it's like grown folks Power Rangers with these raps, man.
Right.
That's why I like him.
That's why I'm grateful for RZA, because even though he wasn't the first, but he really brought the hip hop aspect to anime because of Afro Samurai. He really
Yeah.
brought a whole nother level. Now you have artists like my boy Aztec that's doing the Juju Kaisen soundtracks and shit like that. Like we in there. It's just a lot of us are too lazy to know this platform. You know what I mean? A lot of us like,
Right.
I ain't fucking. I'm not going on anime soundtrack, bro. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, millions and
Hey, hey,
millions
check
of
this out.
fucking. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
yo, hey, check this out, man. Now listen, I'm a plug this. Now, what you talking about is called anime rap, but it originally was these cats called the Otaku Gang, and it's like maybe 5 to 8 years ago. The
Send
Otaku,
me videos. Send me videos while
yeah,
you saying that.
I
I'm
will.
trying to see that. Go ahead.
All right, Otaku Gang. This guy named Richie Branson and this guy named Grayson, and all these guys. They made these anime songs where they would take the beats from the anime songs and the video games. They call it nerdcore, but I was rapping like that before, so I don't want to say I'm nerdcore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so these cats, they've been rapping like this now, and it's finally blowing up. But that's a real thing, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes sense. It fits with our lifestyles. It's how we are. Like, it may
Mm-hmm.
be a different. They may have different skin than us, but they tell the same exact story we go through every day, man.
Yeah.
Y'all ever
Yeah.
y'all ever seen that movie? It's not a good movie, but it's like a metaphorical movie. It's called oh man, what's it called? Oh, Sucker Punch. You ever saw that movie,
I
Sucker
seen
Punch?
Sucker Punch. Yeah.
This
Yeah.
shit was Euro.
The
It was
movie
the,
is coming
but that was the one
out,
with the a
metaphor.
lot of it had a lot of action, right?
Yeah, but it was more of their mental. Like,
It was mental.
at work, you'd be like, man, I smack the crap out of somebody. You really won't, but in your mind, you got this whole different world. And that's what Sucker Punch is about. These girls was like getting treated like crap, but in their own mind, they zoned out and they were fighting against the system, man. That's
Right. Right.
bars in that pen, man. And cats got to
Yo,
be more creative because everything we do is like, all right, I'm gonna say the system. I don't want to get too deep. The system got us stuck in the system. They don't want us to do nothing different. They don't want us to use our imagination. They want us to be clones so they can control us. But when you think outside the box, it's crazy. That's why, like, if I go DJ a show, I'm gonna use the controllers because it's easier because I can get all the songs. But
Yeah.
if it's up to me, these tables, man, you know how much wicked stuff you can do with these tables that the controller can't do?
Yep. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
talking, dude, I grew up on Jam Master Jay, man.
Oh
And
yeah. Rest in peace to Jam Master Jay.
it was an instrument. And this other cat, I'm gonna let y'all speak. I'm almost done. This
Yeah.
cat, DJ Ghetto, was in the DMC battles. He's from Philly. That cat taught me. He showed me. That's like, I couldn't DJ at first. I could, but I couldn't scratch. When I saw him and I saw what he did, I was like, that's it, dude. I mean, dude was like, he was like scratching backward. He had the Street Fighter uppercuts.
Wow.
He was making the tone go backward and like, it's just crazy. It's awesome.
When it comes to the rewind, it sounds like it's rewinding, right?
Yeah, dude. And that's
Yeah,
what
I did that. I had my engineer do that at the end of my album because I'm such a fan of that right there.
yeah, it's crazy, man. All right, let's go back to you, man. We on like your soundtrack almost over, man.
bro, real quick, yo, rest in peace to New Jabaz. Like, yo, he also he brought the hip hop beats to the Samurai Champloo, and
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
dope.
and yo, definitely like one of my favorite producers is definitely Kiyo Itachi because of the anime shit. So you know, what I mean, he definitely
Napoleon the Legend. You see
he's
a lot of his work. He does that too, and quite a few MCs. But yeah, I feel what you're saying. So it
you
is
know what I
a
mean.
forward, you know.
That's what I'm saying. We need categories. Like, you know what I mean? Keep these funny ass frail niggas out what we doing out of our motherfucking lane. We doing the hip hop shit. We true to the roots. We out
Right.
here in the culture. You know what I'm saying? We doing this shit. We ain't out here for the money. And I mean, you know, if money comes our way, it's a blessing. But see, that's a part of hip hop. That's the knowledge part of hip hop. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that's the part that's been lost. That's the hidden gem that people ain't getting taught no more. It's the knowledge. You know what I mean? You do your thing. You have fun with it. Blessings come to you. If you hate it and you just forcing yourself to do it just for the money ain't gonna come that way. You're gonna be on some Swiss style shit. But yeah, so I mean we just gotta keep doing your thing, man, with the hip hop, man. Like that's why I said, like I love how you stick to your roots and shit. You ain't have to change who you are to make great music. And that's what
Right.
this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like every track on here is fucking dope. Like,
Yeah, I
you know what I'm saying? And your
appreciate
choice of beats, man, is well
it.
picked. Well picked, homie.
Yo,
Like,
what's
you know what I'm
your
saying?
what's King Size? What's your favorite songs on there, man?
Man, hold on.
He gonna come from them, come from behind them tables.
Yeah, hey man, hey.
Just
I,
let me know.
I don't care is dope. Dude, the astronaut song, man, the video, I can't. That's freaking dope, man. And the
He was waiting to say that though. He was waiting to say that all fucking night.
hey, this is the story about. Hey, this is the story about the astronaut song, right?
Okay.
Because Supreme be flipping. Supreme like know a lot of dudes, right? Especially like the Snow Goon dude. It's like I tell him it's like a cheat. I was joking when I was like, dude, man, you better bring somebody else. Don't be bringing the Snow Goons because like that's a cheat code, man. Like you gonna flex again. Oh, I don't know who to bring, so I guess I'll. So then he's like, I'll let my boy get on here. I was like, he's like, oh, he got a new album. I was like, okay, we gonna see. So then I was listening, and he gave it to Spotify. I was like, dude, it's dope, but I don't have the straight play Spotify. I have the random shuffle, right? So
Right.
I'm listening.
It shuffles.
And so like, yeah. So then I was like, you know what, man, dude, it's kind of dope, man. When I got on YouTube and I saw y'all, just like, I was like, what is going on here? Like, I don't understand. I was like, what is? I was like, this is some next level type stuff, dude.
Really?
And hey, and like, dude, like, I work with a lot of Anglo-Saxons, right? So they know how to say stuff to you without any inflection. Am I using the right word? Without using any kind of weird tone. They'll tell you something straight through. That's how the system get away with crap too. But the way you rap, dude, you got so many cheat codes and messages in there. They just be like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, ooh. Like, I'm like, bro, this dude just told you. He just said rabbit hole and then went back to like, you know, putting a little swag on it. Like,
Exactly.
bro, listen. Dude was like, this world is corrupt. Hey, I'm rapping right now, y'all. Don't trust these people. I'm back. Just slid it in there quick. And like, I listen to stuff like that. Like my wife be like, I'm a conspiracy theory dude because I overanalyze stuff. But nah, those little things, even when I'm watching movies, I see like something in the background. It means something.
There's meaning.
But yeah, but I'm not gonna give away your cheat code. But that's why I like you because, bro, and cats won't even know. And
He has a very vast metaphorical punchline like style to him, but at the same time, straightforward. You know what I'm saying? And you bring in the street, you bring in the queens on your back when you rapping. It ain't like you just on some smart guy shit. It's more like you intertwining everything, and that's what makes it the perfect type of album. Because you know what I'm saying, like you said, you're referencing movies and shit like that. And you know what's the fucking best part about you too, bro? Is you ain't like these other niggas where you just capitalizing off the newest shit that's just happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't just like, oh, well, somebody got shot today. Let me just put this in a rhyme just to fucking get popular. You know what I'm saying?
hey, but you know what else I like? Is like out of all, like I think Nas, he had a couple Nas. He had some Nas references in there, but he had more of the whole like is that how you say it? Burrow? Is that how you say it?
The borough, yeah.
He had the whole. He had all of them, all the QB. He had all of them in there. It wasn't just like Nas because he's considered like the pillar dude. But everybody, because I'm a hip hop head, so I know he brought everybody else in there. And the way he did it, it wasn't just like, because anybody can be like, if they be like, oh, I'm from Chicago, you know, yeah, Michael Jordan's the greatest player. But bro,
or mention common sense or something like that.
Right. But if you let's say on a basketball level, you start talking about like Derrick Rose or the guy Jason Williams or
Exactly.
Jamal Crawford, like stuff like that. Exactly. Okay, Bulls head, because anybody can say Jordan and Pippen.
Because that's like on the top of the that's tipping that's just the tip of the iceberg, right? But if you talk about the bottom of the iceberg, then that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And the thing is, and I'm a conspiracy theorist also. So see, that's why you probably connect with my music, because I'm always throwing in darts. Like I have a project with somebody that's Supreme knows. His name is DJ Views. He's from Australia, right? And I did a song called The Rap Report, and I'm basically like a news reporter giving a report. I'll send you the video later on. but
Do that.
I just throw darts out there, on this album, I'm just throwing little darts, and I'm just seeing if you don't get it, you don't get it. But it's like it's still cool because you're still in the groove of the music, you're into it. But if you really, really listen, there's a whole backstory to that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to think of what of the songs I did that, and mostly, okay, even from the start when we talking about in Return to Earth, and I said rocking the Fear of a Black Planet album in the cockpit of the rocket ship, next stop apocalypse, and that like 4 bars. I'm talking about Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Apocalypse. I'm talking about On My Way Back. I mentioned Will Smith in there before the slap. I said what I said. Rocking the Fear of a Black Planet album in the cockpit of the rocket ship. Next stop apocalypse with a digital dashboard. Energy is minimum. Falcon the Millennium like Harrison Ford.
Thor.
Shout out Ford. Triple laser
That
lightsaber swords. Babylon 5 on a higher echelon. This world was in my palm. This world was too small. I had to stretch my arms across the universe. Sorry, I'm gone. Quantum leap and quantum physics, I admit. While in class, while my attention span wasn't terrific. While the beast was eating planets, I forgot the specifics. Gotta find a missing link. Think quick, this is real. Once again, I'm in position where I could get killed. I should lead the Star Lord Wars to Peter Quill. I'm a Marvel fan. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like,
yeah,
I
dude.
mean, you
Come on,
reference Galactus.
come on.
You know what I'm saying. You reference Silver Surfer. Like, yo, like,
Galaxy,
Like I'm trying
Guardian of
to
the Galaxy. Like, come on, dude. It's
yeah,
all wrapped up in the same,
like
pot.
that's what I'm saying. He said so slick and smooth that he could be like, yo, man, they about to come kill us right now. We need to get out real quick.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? But he said so slick, like everybody just calm down. The car's over there. They about to blow this place up. Let's go.
yo, I'll say this though. Like, the one thing I hate about how hip hop is right now, I will say this much, man, is it's like you said. If they don't get it, they don't get it. But the problem with that though is that's why hip hop fans are dumbed down now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you know what
yeah.
I mean. Like I
And it
understand we
hurts
kind of
sales.
like
Off the back, it hurts. It hurts sales. It hurts. It hurts. When it comes to promotion, because okay, I know my lane, so I have to promote it a certain way. I can't like put a video up and put trap music to my song because I don't have trap on my album. I have a certain type of beats. I rhyme a certain way. And then you cater to a certain age bracket too. Is it like, are you catering to people that are 12 years old, or are you catering to people that are 60? You know what I'm saying? I want to cater to all, but at the same time, who's really interested? You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I wish I was reaching out or getting the interest from 8-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Because dude, I don't really even have a lot of cursing in my albums.
Oh, did I not
You know what I'm
tell
saying?
you?
I
yeah, he
don't,
said that shit.
What I said, yo.
and I'm dropping
Hey,
mad knowledge in there. Like, come
hey,
on.
listen. Hey, this is real talk, man. And like, I don't. Everybody got their own beliefs, right? Everybody
Yeah,
got their own beliefs. I'm a Christian, right? I'm not the holier than now. I got my own beliefs of,
of
you
course,
know,
of course. You're,
but
you're spiritual.
dude, listen to this, man. When
Mm-hmm.
I told the cat, that was the first thing I said. I was like, yo, I don't hear a lot of cussing. So, because you got to think
For
about it,
what?
man. If I'm in the, just think about it. Even though my girls are getting older, when I'm in the car, man, and I want to bang something, I want them to be able to hear something and enjoy it from a different standpoint.
Right,
You know what I mean? And they,
right.
and I want to take this to my dad. You know, like Pops. You know how I was going off? This dude go like that with no cussing.
Yo,
You know,
King,
my mom was a teacher. She was like, I was making the
King
demo.
Son's dropping it right now.
Hey, I was making the demo, and my mom's a teacher, and she heard me, and I was doing the F-bomb. I didn't think she heard me, but
That was
mom
me.
hears, right? She went there, she didn't yell at me, she didn't get mad. She's
Yeah.
like, you know what? She's like, I'm very disappointed in you. She's like, with all this great vocabulary you have, you could be a lot better. And after that day, dude, I'm trying to tell you, I didn't cuss no more. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I mean, obviously, you stump your toe or
Yo, bro,
trap.
I don't like. With that being said, man, to reference what you said, you know what's the one thing I find very fucking annoying, bro, is like the fact, like you go on the fucking radio. Like I don't go on the radio. I don't listen to it. I don't listen to the news. I don't watch the cable. But the one thing I find very difficult to understand is how is cats out here like, yo, the hottest song that was ever made. has to end of every bar the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that. Yo, my nigga. Yo, I got the gun, my nigga. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the vocab? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why are we
Yeah.
dumbing it down so much that we just breaking it down to like three words per bar? Like, this shit ain't fucking clever. You know what I'm saying? But he did say that though about the cussing. He
Yeah.
did mention that
He
shit. I
did
was
say
like, yeah, he don't curse like that. So I was like, yeah, if we're gonna reference him to somebody, he's gonna be Rakim.
right.
Because Rakim though, just like yo, you go out his cat. I actually went down his catalog one time just to see how many times he cursed, and I only think maybe heard like me three curses. And one of them wasn't even on his own album. It was with a feature with Cannabis. You
Yeah.
bust him, I punish him. That was the only real time it said fuck what you. I stick my dick in your ear or fuck what you heard. I was like,
And
Rakim cursed.
he had to do that. He had to do that because he's with Cannabis. He had to give him.
It's cannabis. Yeah, exactly.
He had to be like, yo, I gotta go off. I
Yeah,
gotta
because
get.
you sparring with one of the illest MCs in the ring. You're gonna have to have some lines.
See, that's where the research comes, man. Even with people with the whole Eminem best thing going on, not to really go into that, but
Yeah,
you know, for everyone to say he's unbeatable, bro, do your research. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Scribble Jam, MC Juice. You know what I mean? Shout out to the homie Panic the Moment. You know what I'm saying? MC Juice beat Eminem, Scribble Jam. You know what I'm saying? Research. This is what hip hop's about. You research. Like I put him onto you music. Yeah, he knows you.
mm-hmm.
You listen to his music.
Guess what?
Right.
Y'all know we call him in the Midwest.
What?
Call him J.U. Ice, man.
Yeah,
Really?
yo.
Call
Yeah.
him J.U. Ice. Yeah, he was an old
He's from your area, ain't he? I forgot about that.
dog. He still can go off though, man.
Yo, I'm saying there's so many hidden gems, bro. Like my sons, when I first put them on the hip hop, they didn't really understand it. And I understood. I ain't pushed them. I ain't get all, you know what I'm saying? But now I put them on to like a Hostyle. They go down your whole catalog.
That's
This is
dope.
how shit is supposed to be. Like we supposed to be
People
teaching
like
each
that.
other. You know what I'm saying? I go to some cats like, yo, who's on that track? Yo, I ain't telling you shit.
Oh
The
boy.
fuck, bro? So how am I supposed to go and support your people, but you ain't gonna connect me to nobody? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? What the fuck kind of shit is that, bro? But then they be wanting, you got them greedy ass people too sometimes. Like they be like, yo, can you get my homie on the show? Yeah, link him up to me. Nah, I'd rather just do everything. Nah, that's not how shit work. If you want
Right.
me to mingle with your peoples and we get shit flowing, I gotta be introduced to them. It can't just be, oh well, I'm gonna keep this person all to myself. You just get them on the show. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Like
because it's what about be about each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? I came up in the days of more so righteousness. You know, my original name is Hassan. You know what I mean? Not that I'm Muslim, but my father named his sons Muslim names, and he wanted his sons to have meaning in the world. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I grew up on like your Elijah Muhammad's and Malcolm X's and Martin Luther King's, and I had family members that were in the Panther Party. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, for me to not teach like the way it's supposed to, I
There
feel
responsibility, man.
I have a responsibility, like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is like it's a like I said, it's like a religion, it's a following, it's a cult, it's a bunch of things wrapped up into the thing called hip hop. So, I feel like, and plus I was born the same year as it, so I feel like I'm obligated to be able to, even if I die today, I pass it on to the next person that could absorb what the message I was trying to say through my music, and know Hastyle kept it real. You know what I'm saying? Hastyle had the realness. He didn't dumb himself down. He didn't feel like he needed to sound like the way people sound like right now. You know what I'm saying? Because all this stuff is temporary. You know what I'm saying? The real stuff lasts forever. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm about to ride out, y'all, because my neighbors, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, got you.
I'm in
Did
the
you play
dungeon.
one more song? Or it's too late?
I didn't play what you want to hear.
Oh man, play your favorite song, man. Just one of your favorite songs so you can rock out.
Man. It's all stretched out, like it's one big loop.
Oh, okay.
That's because I could have did it that way, but I couldn't. The controller, man.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. We
But,
appreciate you even being here.
Yeah, but hey man, I really appreciate y'all. This is dope, and yeah, we gotta link up, man.
You make tracks too. You make beats.
Dude, I rap, make beats, and DJ.
Oh, wow.
think of my rhyme of my.
We about to make it happen.
Hey, and
Yo,
me and Supreme got a. I made him like a little. He made me a dope beat. Then
Oh
I
yeah.
scratched over it. Yeah, it's like a little 1 minute little scratch session.
Okay.
But
Okay.
dope though.
that shit's dope.
I can't put out the box. Oh yeah, and shout out. I gotta leave though, y'all. But shout out my guy
You got
Complex.
my email address.
Yeah, I do. But
So,
on there, I want y'all to my homie Complex is up there right now.
oh, Complex, the producer. What's
Yeah,
good? What's good, Complex?
that's my guy, man. He make a lot of stuff.
That's
And
what's up. We got to link up. Yo.
Peace.
The
yeah,
next interview, we'll all link up.
dope.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
am. But yo, I love y'all. Hey, IG, this is good. Check out my homie. This stuff is freaking dope, dude.
Salute, salute.
Open your minds too. All right, Preem, I'm about to go, man.
All
All
right,
right,
y'all.
bro. Be
Peace,
safe.
peace,
All right.
peace.
Word, yo.
That was
Shout out to
dope.
the homie
He's a
King
good
Size
dude.
once again. Word, yo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I like connecting everybody, man, because like
You know,
everybody's
man, Mav. I don't know how you do it, man. It's like you the new Funk Flex, but not commercial.
yo
Like
word. You know what I'm
the
saying? Like that.
commercial. But you got some good connects though, man. Peace to you, because you know that it can only make you go up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I probably know like half of the people that you know, and that half they're all legit. Like you know, ideology and Rusty Jux. You know, shout out to him. Jake
Word.
Palumbo, Snow Goons. You know, King Size just now. So you know what I'm saying. You know, all these dudes is dope. So I look forward to, you know, working with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a
Well,
small hip
I
hop
feel
world.
kind of like what you were saying, man. Like I actually like that you said that because that's exactly how I feel. Like even though I wasn't born in that same era of when hip hop started, but I
Yeah,
feel like exactly what you said, and that's why I take this shit to heart because I feel like I'm obligated. Like I feel like Atlas carrying the fucking world on my back. Like I have to make sure people get out there. I have to make sure hip hop comes correct because you know what I mean.
yeah.
Hip hop kept me alive, and it still is because hip hop would have kept I would have been doing a whole bunch of foul, shifty shit. So it was keeping me together. And it's exactly like you said. That's why I'm obligated to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I work Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? I ain't making, you know what I'm saying, money like that. And I'm still trying to bring artists to where they got to be, helping people connect. And this
And
is
you a
what hip hop's
father,
supposed to
you know what
be.
I'm saying? You know,
You
you
know what I'm
a
saying? I
producer,
take
you
care of my
entertainer.
sons, my family, you know what I mean? I take care of 4 people's lives. That includes myself. You know what I mean? So there's a lot going on. But at the end of the day, man, like I said, hip hop is keeping everybody together and hip hop is keeping people out of trouble. So like you're saying, this is a part of life for me. So I don't mind working 12 hours, 14, 16 hours, whatever, coming home and then doing an interview with people because at the end of the day, I'm having a good time. People are getting where they need to be, and that's a blessing to me. You know what
I
I'm saying?
actually did that. It's funny you even mentioned that. I just did like yesterday. I did a double. I worked from like 10 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning. Turn around work. I worked from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock today, and I was still looking forward to this interview. I was like, I ain't sleeping until this interview is done, because dude, it's just hip hop. Like hip hop gives me this energy that you know, it keeps me looking young. It keeps me feeling young. It's like one of the things that you embody that just it don't go away. You know what I'm saying? It just enhances itself, and I like how it keeps reinventing itself. You know what I'm saying? Even in the younger cats that are rhyming, like you know, it's like you got Benny the Butcher, and you got you know, like I mean that he might not be a young cat, but like the newer generation of this you know hip hop thing is it's in safe hands. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you know we got to clear the bullshit though, and plus like what you said, you know, use your platform to be able to you know bring light to this hip hop thing. Like it ain't dead. Like people, there was a long time people was like, oh, hip hop is dead. Hip hop is dead. Well, it's dead in certain areas, but the body is still alive. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the you know when you sit down too long and you know your leg goes numb or something like that. You got to stand up a little while, get that blood circulation in there. It's the same thing with hip hop. Like you know a leg might be feeling numb or an arm might be feeling numb because of the you know the style that's out, or you know you got your whack MCs out there. I don't want to mention them. I don't want to cause no trouble, but you know, you got your really, really whack MCs out there. Super commercial. You see them on BET awards and all that. But at the same time, you know, you do have your core like LL Cool J's and your even your Ice T's and your Ice Cubes. You know what I'm saying? These dudes that's making the Ice Cube doing the 3-on-3 basketball tournament, still contributing to NBA players. You know, you still got Cool Herc out there in the trenches. Like, you know, I'm not with him in the trenches. I don't know exactly what he does, but he still keeps hip hop alive. KRS One, you know, KRS One just came out with an album not even too long ago. So you know what I'm saying? That type of energy. These guys are like older than us. So I see that as a way to, you know, give me the energy to keep doing what I'm doing. Because I swear to you, you ever watch an interview with MC Shan, as like wild as he is, you know what I'm saying? He still got that hip hop energy. That's that hip hop energy. that's that, you know, bravado that, yo, I'll battle the shit out of you, but, you know, we all cool at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You
You know
know,
what I'm
so
saying? Yo, cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like Uncle Ben said, man, with great power comes great responsibility. You know
responsibility.
what I mean? I don't plan on becoming a supervillain yet. You know what I mean? Where I'm gonna take on the trap niggas and start, you know what I mean, $100 for interviews. Yeah, I ain't doing any of that shit. So we all straight. Everybody is welcome. You know what I mean? Donations is welcome. I'm not gonna front. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Of course, yeah.
we all broke. We all inflation. You know what I mean? So I mean, every little cent counts at the end of the day. But I'm not gonna force nobody to do all that because at the end of the
Yeah,
day, I can relate. I'm an MC, I'm a producer, I'm a PR campaigner, I'm a whatever supporter, fan, blah blah blah. I do it all. So it's like I know what it's like to be in them type of situations. That's why that's why this is
you doing what
exactly
you're
why
doing.
this is why MCs are becoming producers. This is why you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. This is why I became a PR campaigner because I noticed people were not getting promoted the right way, spending thousands and thousands of dollars for some bullshit,
Yeah,
and they're not getting the attention they deserve. So that's why you know it got people like this, my brothers, the Snow Goons. You know what I mean, Creative Juices and shit. They are helping people platform too. And that's why we all work together and you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
I,
that's how it's supposed to be, man. Like,
I got
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. Especially with this new
So,
music I got out and the stuff that we're doing too. It's like, yo, you know, I need to be, you know, in that cut to be able to, you know, just get the word out. Because I mean, I haven't been like honestly, I haven't been really performing, you know, like I want to. Like the opportunities that aren't coming right now, like I want them to. But I mean, it's not like they won't come, and I'm being patient with it. But I'm sharpening my darts. I got like a whole lot of ammo. I got these albums. I got these songs that I could, you know, perform any day. So when the time comes, I mean, I'm gonna have a lot of bangers. I'm gonna be moving some crowds, you know. But it's just like, you know, you gotta go for the opportunity, yo. You know what I'm saying? And
one
I'm very
step at a time,
very
man.
good.
I mean, because I know, like you said, like, yeah, you've been in the game a while and stuff, but like you said, hip hop is ageless. And you know what I mean? Like, there's no such thing. So it's like, it's all about being patient, bro. I'll tell you right now, I quit hip hop for 7 years. When I
Really.
was in a, when I'm saying not gonna get full detail, but I quit hip hop. I stopped making beats. I stopped eating the bar. Stopped doing. I was doing hip hop shows. You know what I mean? I was hosting them. I was doing them. I was
Yeah.
helping people do them. And at the end of the day, quit all that shit. Dropped the mic. Dropped everything for like almost 7 straight years, bro. And I came back. I was very patient. I came back 10 times stronger. This is just how it is. Like you have
That,
to,
that,
as long as you believe in yourself, as long as you know you're dope, as long as you're pushing. Because the other problem with this is that, you know, when people like us, when we work
yeah.
constantly and have families to take care of, a lot of people don't understand that. They automatically assume, oh, they
Exactly.
ain't doing it no more. It's just, you know, responsibility overpowers the music, and that's just life.
Right.
There ain't much you could do about that shit. 'Cause if we was like some of these motherfuckers where they getting paid thousands of dollars to stay at home in front of a fucking laptop, I'm pretty sure I'd be posting fucking a new song every day too.
Right.
But
Right.
that, we can't do that. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's only so much we can do, and we're also not, you know what I mean? We don't got labels and shit like that, you know. So it's like at the end of the day, you're doing everything by yourself. I'm doing everything, you know. I've been like before I got the sponsors, I was doing shit for Dolo, and I got help from them, thankfully. And now things is the way it's supposed to be, and that's you got the right people to back you. So it's gonna happen. You got the beat
Yeah.
miners, you got ID, you got me, you got all types
Yeah.
of people that's got your back. So I mean, it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. It's just, you know, at the end of the day though, COVID fucking sucks. You know what I mean? Fucked up a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at the same time, man, like this
We on the
album's
other
hot.
side now. Yeah, we on the other side.
This
Yo, I
album
wanted
is
to
fucking
ask you a
hot, bro.
question, yo. There was something I forgot to ask you last interview. Yo, You ever did a magazine?
I was a writer for a magazine. Not gonna touch into that too much, but you know what I'm saying. But I was thinking of maybe doing
You could
some
have
shit,
your
or
own
maybe
magazine. I could see you with a magazine. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't want to do that because, yo, to keep it real, and I don't know if they gonna be watching or not.
Yeah.
Much respect to them, much love. We parted ways, etc. But I just don't like stepping on toes. So if someone give me something and help me, and let me help them, I don't
Yeah.
want to go sidestep and, oh, let me go start my own shit and then have people thinking like I'm biting the hand that feeds me or whatever
Oh,
you want to
right. Yeah.
call it.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I am talking to some people about possibly them starting their own shit, and I
Yeah,
can
of course.
contribute
Or
because
start.
as in that magazine, I was writing for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I was bringing in my peoples, writing articles for them and getting in depth and shit. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm putting it out right now for those that's watching. If you want to do a magazine, you want a real hip hop um, journalist, I'm here, man. Like I got my credentials and I would love to do it because I like to write about artists like you. And you know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
we need that. You know what I'm
We
saying? I
need.
mean, magazines don't really hit the way they used to, though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you had an online website like the one
Oh,
we was working
fine.
on back,
Yeah. Exactly.
so you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't mind shit. Hey, you start a fucking magazine, bro. I'll write for it. Let's do it.
Exactly.
Hey, actually, it would be dope if you did it too, though. The reason being is because you could do your own art. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't think of that. That's true. That's true.
you know what I'm saying? You can merchandise your own shit on the back covers, in between the slots and shit like they used to, and you actually it would be a pretty wise investment. You know what I'm saying? Because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. You dropping some thoughts right now, yo. That's what's up. Like those some gems right there. I'm
Yo, I'm
having
telling
faith
you,
in your
man.
services.
I'm telling you, bro. I do this shit.
What's
I
your
don't
cash
just
app right now?
I got plenty of ideas. It's just a matter of who wants to listen. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But yeah, but no. Once again, man, the album is fucking fire, bro. For those that need to check it
Thanks,
out,
thanks,
Return to
man.
Earth.
And
You know what I'm
everybody,
saying?
yeah, yeah, everybody that came in. I'm sorry I didn't get to mention all the names. I see like a lot of names have popped up, but shout to y'all and shout to you, Supreme, for having me on the show to just like express the new album and just to be able to promote because like I want to make sure that people know that this album didn't start right here. Like there was an album that came before it, and if you could listen to the one before it, it'll give you like a little glimpse or backstory on what was on this album, and that's why this album has so much of an impact. Because I mean, to be honest with you, the last album got like, for me, it got good reviews. Like a lot of people say good things about it. They say, oh, "Yo, Hastyle, this is one of the heaviest, dopest albums that you really release." And then I released this one August 3rd, August 4th, and they're like, "Yo, nah, this kind of like blows the last album away." It's like, but see, for those that heard it, they'll see the graduation. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you watch if for my sci-fi fans, you know what I'm saying, you watch Empire Strikes Back, you watch Return of the Jedi, whatever. It's a certain sequence. You know what I'm saying? Some people like Empire Strikes Back better than Return of the Jedi or whatever. Or if you want to take it to another level, that movie that just came out not so long ago called Prey. Prey is in the same world of Predator. You know what I'm saying? Some people aren't familiar with Predator. They watch Prey like, oh, this is the dope. You know what I'm saying? But it has a connection to Predator from
It has a
1980.
backstory and
It
shit.
has a
Yeah,
backstory.
word.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the first one. So the thing is like, there's a graduation. So you know what I mean. But ultimately, if I said anything in this interview that means something, thank you for the support of everybody that's supported me from all the way up to this point. Because, like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I know what I'm doing. I'm still learning because music is always evolving and changing. There's so many ways of making money or getting your stuff out there. Never give up, yo. Never give up. You see rock stars. You see Bruce Springsteen still making music. You see this dude just came out with music. Shaggy did a cover for uh this dude Sinatra. You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought? But yo, he's still doing it. Like, dude, you could do it too. Like, and females too. Like, they feel like even with hip hop and how it's disrespectful to women, you get a certain age, like especially women. Oh, she can't do it no more now. She's like 50 years old. Yo, look at Sweet Tea. Like, if you look at Sweet Tea or I guess bypass Little Kim and look at like Rod Digger and these females are still killing it.
Yeah,
There's
word.
no age limit, yo.
I mean, look at Mary J. Blige, man. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect
You don't,
example.
you don't
Perfect.
even gotta look at her, even though she's like well
You
fit
on
for
a
her
Hollywood
age.
Walk of Fame.
You
You
know
know
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
But
Like,
that voice, man. It's
yeah,
like it don't matter how old. You know what I'm saying? Like age don't matter, man. As long as you doing what you love, that's all that matters. That's what it. So that's what the build up is for. You know what I'm saying? Really get people where
exactly.
they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Everything starts with a dream. Everything starts with an idea, but it's all based on your willpower and your overall tolerance for the bullshit. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you can't handle being yelled at, you can't handle critique. This ain't the line of work. It's hip hop is the most
Nah,
critiqued
you got tough
fucking
skin.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but nah. Once again, man, I appreciate what you do for hip hop. At the end of the day, I mean, you
Yeah.
out there. I seen all your connections. Like you said, we have a lot of the same mutual friends and shit like that. So it's like that just shows the kind of what do you call it? How deep you are into the hip hop
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
So
Exactly.
but yeah, once again, man, like I said, your album is dope, man. Like I'm looking what do you call it? I'm anticipating the new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
We gonna say some new shit on, bro. Cause yo, after
Yeah.
this shit, I'm like, yo, damn, yo, I'm gonna have to fucking get back in beat sessions and shit. I'm gonna have to
Yo,
start lighting some shit up, man.
the thing is, I got so much music that it's not even funny. So, like, for me, I could release an album every year, but dude, I got 3 EPs coming. Three. So I gotta space these things out. I got an EP with DJ Views that's coming out before the year is out. I gotta space it out because I just dropped an album. Obviously, I want people to pay attention to that. Go to my website for those that don't know, HastyleRhymes.com. But I got an EP with DJ Views. We're gonna be working on music, and I'm gonna have I got an EP coming out with me and Beat Miners, just Beat
That's
Miners,
gonna be crazy.
and
That's
that's
gonna be
gonna be,
crazy.
and they still knock out tracks. So
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for next, but that's next year. That's 2013. We got to finish this year out, So look forward to new videos, new shows. Hopefully, you and I get to do a show together because that'll be crazy. And yo, man, the sky's the limit. Not even the sky. The space is the limit. You know what I'm saying? Because we returning from Earth, so we're returning to Earth. So space is the limit.
Yeah,
You
but
even
yeah,
got
shout out to DJ Views too, man. Yo, he shit. That Rusty
DJ
Duck
Views
shit
is
he
killing
did.
it right now. DJ
The
Views is
fucking
killing
beast. He's a beast. Word.
it.
So
Hell
that
yeah.
shit is dope. But yeah, like overall, man, like I said, you doing your thing, man. Definitely check out Hostile Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? They got videos on YouTube, you know what I mean? The Spotify shit, the
Spot.
Hostile Rhymes website. Make sure to support, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I can't stress it enough. How many fucking times I gotta tell people that shit? Cause cooking up like buds just ain't enough, man. You better motherfucking share the links. You know what I mean? The stories, like all that shit is word of mouth. That's
Yeah.
how we used to do it. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out the CDs in the streets and shit. It's equivalent. But when you clicking that like button, you might as well just been walking around like, yeah, that CD's hot, you ain't telling nobody. You're keeping it to yourself. It don't make no sense. You just fucking
Exactly.
share the shit. So, but yeah, I definitely appreciate you. I'm sorry to hold you up again because like I said, we supposed to, you know what I mean? We supposed to cut down a little bit, but we get
I'm sorry,
lost in these
y'all. I mean,
conversations.
when we talk about hip hop, we get a little long winded, but you know what I'm saying? We're gonna, eventually we're gonna have our space in the hip hop museum, you know what I'm saying, in the Bronx. It's supposed to be built like in another 2 years, so we're working towards that. So these conversations
Word,
mean something.
word, definitely,
So
yo.
yeah,
And
man,
off.
let you do your thing, man, and peace to everybody that came through, was patient with us, and listened to some good ass stories, because this is some good ass music.
Yeah. Once again, shout out to the brother DJ Kingsize The Vet, man. He was playing
King
some
size.
joints. We gonna figure this whole audio shit out, man. I really wish we could have heard the whole shit the whole fucking night, but like I don't.
We
You know
gotta
what I'm
do
saying?
it again. We'll do it again.
Well,
We'll
we're
do
gonna
it again.
figure this shit out though.
Where's more so music and let's talk.
Word.
All right.
Word, no doubt, no doubt. But yo, once again, man, I wish you the best, bro.
Thank
We're gonna be talking after this. I'm gonna post this shit once I do some edits and shit, and we'll be straight though, man. Appreciate
you.
your time once again, yo.
All right, man. Have a good week, man. Have a good
All
one.
right, brother.
All right.
All right, brother. Be safe. Peace. Once again, yo, it's the homie, the fam, Hostile Rhymes. Make sure you check out that album, man. That shit's hot, man. I'm telling you. Track 1 to track 13, shit's fire. Spotify, it's on regular platforms and shit. Check out his website. Make sure to follow him as well. Yeah. Yo, it was a dope show. Shout out to the homie Kingsize The Vet. Make sure you follow him as well. He's a great DJ. He's a good brother, and at the same time, he's also an MC. He's fucking nice. Check him out. Yeah, we got some couple of good shows coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep tuning in. Snow Goons dropped a whole shitload of new music. Creative Juices is always dropping some dope-ass music. Check them out. They are also the sponsors, not just the sponsors, they also fam. You know what I mean? Shout out to the brother Jice1, of course. You know what I mean? ID, Snow Goons, DJ Illegal, Generation, you know what I'm saying? Sick Nature, the whole family. There's so many names to shout out. But yo, I appreciate all of them. They all fam. Make sure you check that out. DJ Poppy Blaze, of course. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Check out the shows every weekend. I'm going to keep trying to do this shit. Check out the YouTube. The YouTube, I got all the past interviews and shit. So you can check that shit out. And I'll check y'all next weekend. Peace.